of things. The first one is people really, really matter. I look at technology organizations and they're shaped differently. They're constructed in multiple ways. But the thing that really matters, if we want to have a high caliber organization, we've got to have people who feel inspired, people who wake up every single day just wanting to do something better and who have the talent to do it. And our job's really to provide them the environment that allows them to fulfill their aspirations. CIOs are in an amazing position today. This is the age of technology. It's never been better. So presenting to your own board is absolutely imperative. Getting that opportunity to see the questions the board asks, the kind of material the board wants, and the way it is presented. It's very different at times from management presentations. Second, serve on a nonprofit board. This is invaluable experience for serving on a real board. You go through things like CEO succession or financial difficulties or infusion of cash from a large donor and the strategic planning that comes with it. And put all of that aside, just the amazing work that nonprofits do every single day is inspiring to me. And third, the network really, really matters. I keep saying that, but I didn't realize it until I started this chapter. I can tell you the name of the person who opened the door for every single board opportunity I'm on. There was an individual in my network who cared enough to open that initial door. The network really matters. Going back to my point of serving on a nonprofit board would give you a feel for, it's not exactly the same as a for-profit board, but it gives you a feel for whether you'd like it or not. Board service is not for everyone. After the multifaceted, exciting experience of an operating role, heading from one place to the next, the notion of sitting on a board, sitting in the meetings, for 2 straight days, listening to management presentations, probing questions, etc., I think is an environment in which I'm learning a tremendous amount, and in one I believe I can contribute, and I enjoy that. But very clearly, it is not a role for everyone. Not everyone would find it the kind of role that they would enjoy in their next chapter. For some people, they might go full-time into the nonprofit world. Others might just retire. There are lots of different chapter 2s after the CIO role. Some people might want to go work for a technology vendor. Lots of different chapters. This isn't for everyone. But I do believe CIOs bring a number of assets to the table in the board director role. I say the board doesn't drive digital transformation. The board oversees management. It's management's responsibility. The CIO, the CEO, it is their responsibility to drive digital transformation. The board's responsibility is to review the plans and to determine if they are appropriate for the environment, if they're appropriate for the organization, to ensure that they are appropriately funded, to ensure that they meet the strategic goals of the organization, and in general, to review management. And that's one of the key lessons that I had to learn. As CIO, I had a responsibility, had to create the digital plans. As a board member, you don't drive that, you don't create that. You are in an oversight, a governance role. And that is really a key difference, and one that CIOs would have to ensure that they're willing. It's a role they're willing to play. Some CIOs would not be willing to move from a management role to a governance and oversight role where you're really not driving the strategy of the organization.